Live from Paradise Studios, Princess Jerry Cannoli here with my good friend Carine, Ulano-Firestone. This woman is an amazing singer, songwriter, jewelry maker, and what else do you do?
Everything creative.
Everything creative. She has a lot going on. We're going to get to that in a minute. First, I want to start with how did you, she's so talented. I'm like floored. How did you get started with the guitar?
I was maybe 9, and I was a concert pianist. I was classically trained on piano, but it's hard to write music when you get inspired because you can't carry a piano around. So I decided to play guitar. My parents didn't want me to. They wouldn't give me lessons because I was already playing violin and piano. So they felt that you can't play, more instruments. But I am self-taught, just good enough so that I can write music and accompany myself. And I started probably around 9 years old. My cousin inspired me.
Wow,
So,
that is so cool.
yeah.
What was the first thing that you wrote?
A song for my dad after he left and abandoned us. And it was called Who'd Have Thought It Would Happen?
Oh.
And that was the first song. And when he resurfaced 6 years after leaving, he had it copywritten from me.
Oh, wow.
So,
that's pretty darn cool.
yes. So,
Wow.
and I just been writing since I'm probably like 12 years old, and used music and writing to express everything that I was experiencing in life, which is what singer-songwriters do.
Yeah. So you had a lot going on back then.
I had a lot going on. we went from being a very, very wealthy family in the 5 towns. My dad had an airplane that he shared with the president of WPIX TV.
Wow.
Yeah, we were very, very wealthy. And he had a cocaine habit that ended up taking over his life and ruining ours, basically. So he picked up one day and he took about $1.8 million and walked out the door and left my mom with 3 kids and no way to support herself.
Whoa, that is heavy.
And no time to recover, because 8 weeks after he left, she met a man from Switzerland.
8 weeks later.
8 weeks later, November. And then in February, in the middle of 10th grade, we moved to Zurich, Switzerland. So they ripped me out of high school.
My good Lord.
They ripped me out of Hewlett High.
Wow.
And all my friends from when I was like in first grade.
To Switzerland, just like
Switzerland,
that.
just like that.
Well, I guess she needed somebody to take care of her.
Yes.
Okay. And he was good to you guys, right?
Not at all.
Oh. Wow.
He ended up stealing everything from us after she died.
Oh, round 2.
So we ended up having to sue him for 5 years, and anything monetary she left went to pay the lawyers.
Wow.
We got back a lot of her belongings. They were her belongings before she knew him, and he took everything. Her jewelry, he had bought her a car, he took that. This is a ring of hers. I mean, we did recover some of her stuff.
That hurts. That's gotta hurt.
It just, when you're 15 years old and you go through that kind of upheaval, it permanently scars you, but it's what you do with it,
Yeah, you got to process it and grow and go forth.
Yes. I never became a drug addict. I never became an alcoholic.
Well,
I did make bad choices,
You still have
unfortunately, in
time.
marriage. Yes, I know. I've thought about it. It's just not my style.
No.
And it's called Learning to Cope and Survive.
Yeah.
And without drugs, without medication, you can survive without medication.
You can survive as our eyes
You
are
don't
popping
need,
out of there.
Xanax and Valium and all that other stuff.
Yeah, it's, I've done, the Xanax and the anxiety and the whole 9 yards. And once I just slowed my life down, I learned how to control it. And it just starts with a bottle of water.
bottle
As-
of water. And a
you
good
know-
shrink.
You know what? And I had not even a shrink, I had a therapist for a while, and she was just like, so what do you do when you start feeling you're getting anxious? That's where the cold water comes in, and I just start chugging it. So it takes my mind off whatever's going on, and then I'm like, okay. Okay. All right, now let me just go back to whatever I was doing, and it just
Yeah,
little
there's
things.
definitely things you can do to on the
Excuse
truth.
me.
God bless you, as my grandmother would say.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's not been easy, but here I am, 60 years old, and
60,
a lot
wow.
wiser than I ever thought I would be.
60.
60.
Wow. You look great.
Thank you. I feel more wrinkled, more gray.
Well,
But
it comes
that's
with
what-
age.
that's what-
You know, it
that's-
comes with age. It's all about, what do you call it? How to embrace it. And, you know, I'm not far behind you. I'm 58. I mean, I'm 38.
I'm not a fan of plastic surgery.
Yeah.
You know.
No.
I kind of like whatever God gave me. I feel like this is what I was meant to have. I never felt the need to enhance.
No, I
anything.
enhanced them. I was so
Did you?
robbed and uneven.
Oh, well, then you had a
robbed
reason.
and uneven. Could you imagine? One's like a little down here, and it's really small, and this one's like not even a handful, but it's a little up here. Going bra shopping was traumatic all the time, and you know what? I punched a mannequin one day, and I made an appointment.
All right.
Yep, and
Listen, there's times, and you know, women that
And then
need reconstruction. And,
Visa. Put it on the damn Visa. Like that. 2 weeks later, my sister went in.
Yes, it's not easy.
No, it's horrible. Oh, look, we have. Oh my goodness. Hi, Tara. Nancy Court is watching. Sal Garino, Robin Eve, Michael Fenster. Hi, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
Hi, Nancy. I think Nancy and Nancy, maybe.
Okay, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know this thing anymore. You know me in technology.
I couldn't do whatever you're doing there, to be
Oh,
honest.
okay. So
I
we're
use this
good.
as a phone and a camera, and basically that's it.
Fenster, it's not an X-rated conversation.
Hey, Fenster.
If anybody has a question to ask Carine, you can call us at 516-945-9099. Did I get that right?
You got it.
Woo!
Okay.
Yeah, it pays to be blonde. I get away with things.
Don't believe what they say about blondes. They have more fun and they're not dumb.
And Dave Saul is watching.
Hello, Dave Saul. I love him.
He's so cool.
He's a good guy. He's
Yeah.
always kind. So this little prop grew from that bag of Fruit Loops I bought you once upon a
Yes,
time.
when I was at the other joint, yeah.
Yes.
It started with that, and then I needed more.
More.
I needed more.
You grew, so it grew.
I needed more. You just don't understand. And then I spray glue. I clear coated them first. And then Pam Betty was on, and we kind of threw them all over the place. And I was like, yeah, no. No more. So I made it look like the box fell, and you know.
It's really cute.
Thank you.
I love it. So the last time I brought you Fruit Loops.
Yes.
This time I brought you something that I made you. I brought you a bracelet.
I love bracelets.
It's jade
Ooh.
with stainless, so it won't tarnish.
Ooh.
We're in good health. Check out the properties of jade. Jade has really great healing properties. You roll it on, don't pull. Roll it on, roll it off,
Yeah. Oh.
and it fits.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
Good health.
It is.
Wear it in good health.
You got to see this bracelet. It is absolutely stunning. I will take a picture of this later, and I will post it up onto my Facebook.
Just wear it in good health.
Definitely. Stretchy bracelets are like my thing.
Yeah, I'm quoting my grandmother a lot tonight. I wonder what that means.
We're gonna channel Grandma in.
channel
Grandma, come to us. Maybe my grandma will pop up too.
This is a beautiful studio, by the way. I'm not surprised because I've been to the Jam, and Bobby Lasara has a beautiful place here.
Bobby's the man. He's very good to me.
Come down and hang with Jerry on a Tuesday night.
Let's talk about your bracelets, your jewelry stuff. What do you make?
I work with a lot of different
you
stones.
made them all?
I made them all. Well, these two are very special. They're
Okay.
my daughter and I have matching. She might be
Nice.
watching out in Oklahoma. and
Ooh.
If not, she'll be watching later. But her birthstone is opal. So these are pink opals, natural
They're
pink opals.
beautiful.
And this is petrified wood agate. And so she and I have matching bracelets.
Nice.
And then jade and blue lace agate. These
Yeah.
all these stones have
Amazing properties. Yeah, every stone is different.
Yeah, so-
I just picked up these
Oh.
pink moonstone.
Wow, they're beautiful.
They were like $30.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, they have that Anna Silver. Oh my Lord, Anna Silver has some outrageous.
I never heard of it.
Yeah. So
Beautiful.
I saw their thing and I decided to become an affiliate. So
Okay.
I will post a few things here and there with the link, and if
Okay.
people buy, I get like a little commission.
Okay. Nothing.
So it's like once a
nothing-
month.
nothing wrong with a little
Once a month,
commission.
if somebody buys a pair of earrings, I'll get like $4 or $5
All right.
unexpectedly. But you know what? $4 or $5 is $4 or $5 that I might have not had.
Yeah.
Just like the 50
and
cents I
multiply that
found.
by 12.
And just like the 50 cents I found in the washing machine.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Along with the missing socks.
You know what? Let's not talk about the missing socks. I am missing one right now, so I'm getting a little. It's probably under the bed. I just don't want to look. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So I've been making jewelry since 2003, and it's gone through many different changes
Phases,
over the
yeah.
years. You know.
Do you just specialize in bracelets, or do you do
Necklaces,
necklaces?
bracelets.
Do you do like the beads, and then you get the Buddha with the little tassel?
I can pretty much make anything
Yeah.
if somebody wants.
We're gonna have to talk.
I don't make as much now as I used to because I'm working
a lot.
like 11 hours a day.
Oh, you're on that bandwagon too.
I'm on that. But I happen to love my job. So
Right.
that's why I'm addicted to going into work at 7:30 in the morning instead of 9.
Okay.
And
So you're as crazy as I am.
yeah, I enjoy the work. The only thing is it when you leave, you're tired, and then
Yep.
to go out and make music
It
and get
doesn't-
out at night.
It doesn't happen.
I was gonna bring my pajamas tonight because I spend
Oh, you could have came in your
every
pajamas.
night in my pajamas.
You could have came in your pajamas.
I thought about it.
Hey, if you told me ahead of time, I would have
Yeah,
brought
you
a
would have
pair
pajamas
too. I
too.
would. Hey, listen, I got this bright shirt on, please.
I love it.
It's interesting. I've never worn anything this bright.
Yeah,
in a long
no, it's
time.
really nice.
I'm trying to broaden my horizons with color.
Great with your hair color. I like
That
it.
needs to be desperately done.
Yes, I'm a creative soul,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I have only right brain, no left brain. Can't do math, can't do science.
I'm a pharmacy technician, and do you know that I struggled through the math?
You have to have the brain for it. I could never.
Yeah, that's why I'm not a pharmacist, because they have this thing called organic chemistry.
That's
yeah.
that's when my daughter changed from being pre-med on a veterinarian track to a film major.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a big difference. Yeah, no, I was going through the book and everything, and all of a sudden everybody's showing me this organic chemistry, and I'm looking at it. I go, what the bleep? I didn't say it tonight. I didn't drop the F-bomb.
And Michael
bleep.
Fenster's watching and he's critiquing it, so you better be careful.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I looked at that and it spun my head into a new direction. And I started shaking just looking at it. I go, if I had to take this class, and one of the pharmacists on my job turned around and said he took the organic chemistry 3 times.
Yeah, it's very hard.
And they don't use it. And you don't use it.
I think they give it to you very early on in pre-med, or they weed you out. They weed out the students capable of
Yeah.
organic chem.
But like the math that I use, now it's just kind of stuck in my head. So now I'm going to go take this practical test that I should have taken like 3 years ago. And I think I'll be all right.
You've come a long way.
Yeah, from full-time bartender.
Yeah, I'm proud
to,
of you.
thank you.
We've been palling around about 8 years? I
Yeah,
think.
about that, yeah.
So I've
Yeah.
seen all the evolutions.
Oh, the evolutions
The
are
evolution
incredible.
of Jerry.
Oh, from full-time bartender to pulling her hair out of her head to become a pharmacy technician to finding out that anybody could walk in the door and become a pharmacy technician.
Well, hey,
Isn't that amazing?
It's a good job.
Yeah, but you got to still have the 750 hours.
So it's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, that's how my creativity came to be. It's been who I am my whole life.
Do you wire wrap and stuff?
I've done.
You've done them
all kinds
all of it. Earrings? Do you do earrings?
Yeah, earrings.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And you have a website. Do you have a website?
Yeah, well, I'm on Etsy now.
Oh, okay. Etsy's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
You have to have a lot of time to really work a website. So I'm on eBay, where I'm getting rid of. People that know me know I have a lot of stuff. So I'm getting rid of the stuff.
Okay.
And on Etsy, I sell
Everything's
my
on
jewelry.
Etsy, yeah.
Mhm.
What about the Spotify? Is that just for music? What do you do?
Spotify, yeah, that's music.
Yeah.
You know, I have some videos on YouTube, and
Uh-huh.
but not a lot. Unfortunately, I haven't really spent as much time as I should on my music. But I do play, and I do love playing.
Do you go out to a bunch of the jams?
Not really anymore.
No.
After an 11-hour workday,
Yes.
they don't start till 8. I've already been in my shoes for 12 hours. So
Yeah, no.
it's a long day.
Yeah.
And then the weekend comes and I don't get out of my pajamas.
You don't want to.
I don't want to.
It's like Saturday comes and I'm like laying there in bed. It's like, okay, I'll go to the park and walk. I can walk in my pajamas. I just got to put a tank top. I got to put a bra on a tank top, you know. So I do that and I'll go stroll around the park. Then I go back in bed for a while. Then I wake up, it's like 3 and I'm like, I don't want to go work. But I have to go to work. I made a promise, so, you know, I can't keep my word.
It's a nice place.
Yeah.
I really, I've had fun twice that I was there,
Yeah.
you know.
If anybody doesn't know, I work at a place called It's About Time Cocktail Lounge in Farmingdale. I'm there Saturday nights. And it's a cool, neat little place. And it's, we get some drink specials and everything. It's just, you'll feel like you're at home. I love it.
It's nice.
She decorated,
It's nice.
the little chandeliers, the fireplace. I'm like, wow.
Couches and
Very
pool table.
cash. It's like
Very
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
So
All right. We're going to take a commercial break and we shall be back. ALJ Service Center, 2100 Belmore Avenue in Belmore. Ray and the crew have an outstanding reputation in the Belmore community, built by hard work, honesty, and professionalism. ALJ specializes in computer diagnostics for today's modern automobiles. Whether it's domestic or foreign, ALJ assures your vehicle is at peak performance when it leaves. ALJ also offers expert restoration and repair on vehicles as well as antique, classic, and muscle cars. Call ALJ for your automotive needs. 516-409-4433. Once again, that number is 516-409-4433.
This is Jerry Ann Casola. She has just finished working on a collection of short stories about the love and joy rescue animals can bring. Each chapter contains a message about how people should and could be kinder to animals. The book is rated G, meaning family friendly. To order Life in the Pits, send $13 to paypal.me/Jerry-Ann Casola. Welcome to Tristan Morris Photography. We specialize in weddings, sweet 16s, and events of all kinds. Our highly trained team of photographers and videographers customize each shoot specifically for your event. Large or small, indoors or out, trust Tristan Morris Photography to show you and yours in the best light. Call today for your appointment at 516-541-6000. That's 516-541-6000. And enjoy our website at TristanMorrisPhotography.com.
Pit of Our Souls, a nonprofit animal rescue that deals primarily with pit bulls but will never turn away any dog, no matter what breed or size. Their primary focus is not only to rescue and rehome those in need, but to educate and rehabilitate to prevent the cycle from continuing. Pit of Our Souls offers boarding, training, and as much assistance as possible to those in need. Call Pit of Our Souls 516-308-6221 or check out their website www.pitofoursoulsrescue.com. And we're back with my lovely friend Carine. This bracelet is so amazing. I'm so happy.
I'm glad.
Okay, if anybody has a question for Carine, 516-945-9099. Give us a call. So you have an event coming up. How many years is this now?
This will be the 6th year.
Okay, and it's called Music for Mittens. So let's talk about Music for Mittens.
So 6 years ago, when I decided that I wanted to do something for, well, actually it started because I saw kids waiting for a bus without a hat, without gloves, and I was sitting at a light and I'm thinking to myself, they have to be freezing. And it dawned on me that not everybody is fortunate enough to have warmth, whether it's a hat or gloves or a scarf or a coat. And New York winters are brutal.
Yeah, they're pretty
brutal.
pretty cold, yeah.
So I got this idea to hold an all-day music event, and we would collect the gift of warmth. So I contacted Kevin Sheehan at KJ Farrell's, and we picked a date. And the first year, it took 10 carloads, 10 cars caravanned all the stuff we collected back to my house.
Whoa.
Until we could get it to the coalition.
Wow.
Second year, we caravanned. And I mean, this is an all-day event. It goes from 11 in the morning until 6 at night. We have about 18 bands. Robin Eve, who's watching, I hope you'll join us again this year.
Avner's on too.
Avner will be joining us this year.
Nice. He's so talented.
So talented. So is Robin.
Yes. I can't wait to hear how.
Yeah, everybody that participates is so talented, and they give their time, which says a lot, because there are a lot of bands that don't want to do charity events. They have to get paid. I understand wanting to make money, but it's something very special about giving of yourself, just for the pure joy of giving to others, you know?
It's hard. I know about, like, if I took a day off, like, I work for a motorcycle magazine.
You interviewed me on Full Throttle, remember?
Yes. Now, what do you call it? They come down to, that requires me to take a day off. Certain days I cannot lose money,
Right. I get it, and they make a lot of money, and they're really great bands, and I understand. But I appreciate those who also make a lot of money, but who want to give their time.
Yeah, of course.
So actually, every year I finish, and I'm exhausted, and I get sick, and I say, I don't know if I'm going to do this again next year.
Yeah, right.
Every year. It's like with the dating sites. Every time I go on a date, I come home and I call my girlfriend Debbie Ranzer. I don't know if she's watching. She's out at Jordan's Lobster Farm. And Nancy, of course. And I say, that's it. No more dates. I'm not going on another date. So.
And then what happens? 2 weeks later, you go another one.
Shoot me. But it's the same thing, it's a big job. Like here it is, it's July, and we're talking about, December.
Yeah.
And funny enough, I really wasn't thinking about it yet because it's only July, but in honesty, I do begin to put it together in August. Yeah.
You need 3 months for a good promotion, a
Yeah.
really good push.
You got to get sponsors. Last year we had Frank Steaks,
Ooh.
Westbury Music Fair.
Oh.
Every year we have Hotel Indigo East End. They give a weekend, and everybody that's won has told me that they've had the most wonderful weekend. So
Nice.
I'm hoping they're on board again this year. Looking for additional sponsors always, people that are looking to make somebody else's life better. Anyway, I got a message from a friend last week, a private message on Facebook, and he said, "Hey, Carine, if you're doing Music for Mittens, can we have a slot this year?" So we have 18 bands every year, and I'm a strict taskmaster. I'm, I'm not mean, but you got to get on, you got to get off. That's your time, but it's because I want to include all the people I love and all my friends. So I want to include everybody, and I have only an 11 to 6 window of time. Mm-hmm. And the message came, and I said, "Oh God, is it that time? I just finished, didn't I just finish?" So yeah, it's that time. So I'm starting to speak to the musicians, and people are reaching out to me. Pretty much have the lineup. There's a couple of people I have to reach out to that have been part of it for the last 5 years. I always give priority to those people. Mm-hmm. I try to then include new people every year.
Right. Anyone new so far on the roster?
I'm talking to some new people.
Okay.
They have to
Surprise
speak to
us.
their bandmates.
Other people?
But there will be a couple of new bands this year.
And it's any kind of music.
Yeah, whatever they play.
Very cool.
Usually, Robin Eve and Deborah Lynn, they do originals. Primarily, though, it's covers. But I could not have built this event into what it's become without the likes of Breaking Dawn, Dawn and David Banks, and Deborah Lynn, and Robin Eve, and Abner, and Jeff Regan, and Eric Pape. I mean, the people that have shown up year after year in support. I'm going to leave people out, and I'm going to feel bad, but every one of you make Music for Mittens possible, and I'm looking forward to this year. We are blessed. My friend Michael Santo has a friend who has provided a box truck, and then last year the truck was in the shop, so we got a U-Haul.
Oh, wow.
And then we go and deliver everything the next morning.
Wow. That's got to be such an awesome feeling.
It's such an awesome feeling. It's an awesome feeling. So I'm putting out feelers. If you want to donate raffles, if you want to donate really anything, if you want to start to clean out your closets. I'd also like to say that the Long Island Coalition for the Homeless, everything we collect goes to them, is more appreciated than you can imagine. I want to also say that right now they're doing their backpack for back to school, school supplies. So I help them every year with winter clothing, but they have needs all year round. You can reach out to them. They need diapers. They need baby supplies. They just need really
Stuff.
So right now you can reach out to the Long Island Coalition for the Homeless, and you can donate backpacks and school supplies. They would be thrilled. And they're a great organization. If you're not familiar with them, check them out. You'll see where all the hard work and all the love goes. And I look forward to our 6th year and doing it again.
And date, time, place?
No date yet.
Okay.
No time yet. Going to talk to KJ Farrell's.
As always, the usual spot.
The usual first. I would like to have more hours this year, which is sometimes a problem there. I would really like to go from like 12 to 12 or 12 to 10 or 12 to 8. I'd like a Sunday because I have a lot of friends in retail and they can't be there on a Saturday, and every year they say, "Oh, you got to do a Sunday."
Well,
so he has
maybe
football,
at his
he has
other
football
place.
there.
Maybe at his other
So
place.
we'll see. So we'll see.
The other place.
Yep.
Yeah,
the warehouse.
the warehouse,
It'll be,
yeah.
It'll be somewhere, and it'll be wonderful. I'm looking forward to it. As always, all the work, but it's worth it. My friend Ron Weprin gets the poster done every year. He got the Hotel Indigo on board. He got Frank Steaks on board.
Wow.
He got Westbury Music Fair on board.
Holy
so
moly.
I couldn't do this without Ron Weprin either. So it can't be done alone.
No, it's hard. I've done some. We used to call. Well, we had T-Bone's Boneyard back at my in my neighborhood, and I worked there for a long time. So I did a thing called the Bonapalooza, and I started at 11 o'clock in the morning, and we went till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you should see what
That's
I
my
look
dream
like.
come true. Then everybody could play for a half hour.
Look, yeah, and we did, and I was like, and you sleep for hours the next day.
Yeah, well, this year I woke up sick the next day.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to
Physically
have
exhausted.
to. You're going to have to increase on your vites.
My vitamin C.
That's right. You got to increase ahead of time and build up your immune system. Come on, girlfriend.
Yes. So, but anyway, we're in the beginning stages, and it'll come together.
It'll come together.
It'll
yeah.
come together. It
Any
always
new?
does.
Have you written any new music?
I have a couple of things I've started,
Just kind of rolling in your head.
but then you get maybe writer's block, or
yeah.
you put it down and you pick it up. So yeah,
I know it well.
Some new stuff.
Yeah, I know that one well. You know, it's like all of a sudden the fingers are going, you're on your laptop, you're la 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 la, and it's like 2 years later, you still haven't written one word.
Well, when I die, my daughter's going to have the password for my computer, because there's
Stuff beyond. Yeah. My son will be shocked if he ever got into my
I
computer.
might be shocked too.
Hey, we have to do these things. We got to keep these kids on their toes.
Yeah, I've been trying to get rid of stuff. I'm coming across all kinds of, memories.
Memories.
Oh my God, things I've saved. I can't believe.
Yeah, like I want to know why. Now, ladies, you could probably relate to this. I'd like to know why I am still holding on to a size 3 pants. I haven't been a size damn 3. See, I didn't drop the F-bomb either. I have not been a size 3 since before my son was born. And we'll leave it at that, because you're not going to know my age.
Those are your motivational pants. They're going to motivate you to get back into them. Maybe.
Yeah.
I say when I die and they come in, they're going to look around and go, what the hell was she thinking? What did she save this for? But I even have my mom's stuff. I mean, I'm just...
Are you a pack rat?
I'm a saver.
Oh, you're not a hoarder, though.
No, but I
it's
am a saver. I joke that I've saved everything my daughter ever made except the first duty diaper when we came home from the hospital. That I did not save. But everything else she's ever made, it's kind of like that Wall of Fame or whatever in the Fockers.
Yeah.
So I have every piece of art and everything. It's hard to part with.
You know what? When I left the one house that my ex lost on me, it was so funny. I said, you know what? Whatever doesn't fit, I'm not taking. And my dressing room was basically the laundry room that was in the basement. It was huge. It was, I would say, about the size of this area. And you should have seen me. Pull the pants on. OF. Take them off. Throw them. Oh, I didn't say it. I still haven't said I'm doing good. Shirt on, shirt off, shirt on, shirt off. Oh, keep that one. It's like, I didn't even bag this stuff up. I left it. I literally left this stuff in the basement. And then one of my girlfriends goes, you should have packed it. It would have been good for the people that need clothing down at this thrift store down the block. And that's when I dropped a lot of F-bombs, But I remembered to take a lot of important stuff that,
You just don't want to part with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the dragon mirror that's on the wall.
Yeah.
But
there's a reason you love that dragon mirror, so you got to keep
the
it.
dragon mirror is from here to the floor, and it's that wide, and it's got a dragon and a castle wrapped.
That's beautiful.
It is sick
So
looking.
Jerry.
Yes, yes.
So Jerry.
Yes.
Mystical. Magical. The princess.
The princess of absolutely nothing.
Princess of Fruit Loops.
Hey.
How'd you come up with that name, Chasing Fruit Loops?
Okay, so in the middle of the night, because I suffer some severe insomnia, and I'm always asking people to be on the show in the middle of the night. And it's not like my clients are Fruit Loops. They're certainly not. It's just Fruit Loops are... It was great childhood memories with the Fruit Loops. I really do. So,
It's a favorite.
yeah, just brings back serious memories. I remember just eating them out of the box, watching the Roadrunner and the Coyote and all that stuff. And then one thing led to another. I chase Fruit Loops. This is great, Chasing Fruit Loops. That's going to be the name. It's such a cool name.
I told someone at work today I'm going to be on Chasing Fruit Loops.
And they're like,
tonight.
what is
She
wrong with
laughed.
you?
She goes, what?
They're like, what's that?
So
Yeah.
I always wanted to ask you that though.
Yeah, it's I don't know. The toucan, well, the toucan and the coyote chasing the toucan were customized. You know it. Well, we have the Roadrunner here on the back of my truck. It's the coyote, but it's if you saw the back of my truck, you'd crack up.
I love your truck.
Yeah, the truck has antlers and a nose that lights up. Yeah, my truck is a girl, and her name is Rudolph.
And she's got antlers.
Yes.
Yes. But that's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and this is Fruit Loops. So.
Well, there are some people that I know that are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That could be myself too, you know.
Listen, yeah, especially now with Facebook, you get to see all those cuckoos.
Yeah, it was so funny. I pulled up in it was like May-ish, and I got to go to Wally World. Okay, toilet paper, paper towels, the usuals that are always dirt cheap in Walmart. So this kid goes, her truck still has antlers and a nose, Ma.
And it's not Christmas.
Right. So I start laughing, and the wise guy that I am, I just looked at the kid, and I saw like his jacket moved just the right way, and he had his little thing on, and it said his name. I go, listen, Billy, let me tell you something. I go, Santa's around 24/7 all year long, and I'm an elf. You got it. So you just better watch what you're doing. You better watch out. You better not cry. And the mother looked at me and go, have a nice day. And kept on going, and I was like, how the hell did I pull that off?
Well, Elf is one of my favorite movies. All year round.
You know what? One of my the Christmas stuff that I like, the one with the Heat Miser and this. I'm Mr. Heat Miser. I'm Mr. Sun. I'm Mr.
I
Green.
didn't know you sing.
Yeah, I sing a little bit,
You want to
but
be in Music for Mittens?
no. No, absolutely not. Unless if Farrell's needs new windows and, some sort of a skylight, then I'm in.
You're going to blow the roof off.
I'll blow the roof off. That's no problem. Whoa!
Yes, go Jerry.
Okay, what is this? Michael Fenster is the president and founder of Carine's fan club.
He's been telling me that for
Ooh.
years.
Fenster, why don't you call us up so we could talk to you? 516-945-9099. Come on, baby.
Bring it on home.
Yeah, I want to know how that started. So, anyway.
Yeah, so everything is good.
Yeah.
Life is good. My daughter's adjusted to her
Ohio
new
life.
home, Oklahoma.
Oh, Oklahoma. I had it right. It started with an O.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain.
Isn't
Tornadoes, actually.
when the house began to twitch, did it take
No,
place?
that was Kansas.
Oh, we have a call. You are on Chasing Fruit Loops with Princess Jerry and Carine. Who's calling?
Hi, it's Michael, who they just mentioned.
Hi.
Hello, Michael.
Hi. Hey, guys.
Hi.
Hi, Michael. So?
So how did this
You
start?
guys rock.
We rock.
Yeah, thank
You rock, Michael.
Mike,
All
how
right,
did
the
it
reason
start?
it started with the Carine fan club is that I met her at a networking event, and she and I were
Mike,
paired
turn
together,
your phone down
and
because
I said,
that's.
listen to her music.
Mike, turn your phone down because we hear the background.
Is this better?
Much better. So tell us how you started as the president and founder.
All right. I started at a networking event. I was paired up with Carine. Okay, Carine and I were paired together. And we were just hit off as friends, and she played great music, and I said, I want to be president and founder of your fan club.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
And here we are years later, and you and now Lori.
Yeah, we've been friends for about 7 years now, Carine.
Yeah, I kind of figured it was at least that.
And Jerry and I met about 3 years ago on a site which we cannot mention here.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Okay, yeah. We're not going there.
It's all good.
Let's go other places.
No hard feelings over there.
Yes.
No, but keep it going and great program.
Exactly. I just,
All right,
needed
have a
a
good
change.
night, ladies.
Good
Thank
night,
you so much,
Michael.
Mike.
All right, have a good night.
You too, thank you. Oh, that's so sweet of him.
He really is a
He
fan.
is. He's a nice guy. He always has something nice to say. He's never, ever once said anything disparaging against anybody, no matter what.
Yeah.
And that's.
He's a good
He's a
guy.
good egg, yeah.
And he's a big fan of Big Guns and Little Hands.
Ah, that's your song.
That's my song. That he is very partial to that, right, Michael?
Yeah. All right, we're going to take one more break and we'll be back. ALJ Service Center, 2100 Belmore Avenue in Belmore. Ray and the crew have an outstanding reputation in the Belmore community, built by hard work, honesty, and professionalism. ALJ specializes in computer diagnostics for today's modern automobiles. Whether it's domestic or foreign, ALJ assures your vehicle is at peak performance when it leaves. ALJ also offers expert restoration and repair on vehicles as well as antique, classic, and muscle cars. Call ALJ for your automotive needs. 516-409-4433. Once again, that number is 516-409-4433.
This is Jerry Ann Casola. She has just finished working on a collection of short stories about the love and joy rescue animals can bring. Each chapter contains a message about how people should and could be kinder to animals. The book is rated G, meaning family friendly. To order Life in the Pits, send $13 to paypal.me/Jerry-Ann Casola. Welcome to Tristan Morris Photography. We specialize in weddings, sweet 16s, and events of all kinds. Our highly trained team of photographers and videographers customize each shoot specifically for your event. Large or small, indoors or out, trust Tristan Morris Photography to show you and yours in the best light. Call today for your appointment at 516-541-6000. That's 516-541-6000. And enjoy our website at tristanmorrisphotography.com.
Pit of Our Souls, a nonprofit animal rescue that deals primarily with pit bulls but will never turn away any dog, no matter what breed or size. Their primary focus is not only to rescue and rehome those in need, but to educate and rehabilitate to prevent the cycle from continuing. Pit of Our Souls offers boarding, training, and as much assistance as possible to those in need. Call Pit of Our Souls 516-308-6221 or check out their website www.pitofoursoulsrescue.com. We got a few minutes left. We got till 55. And we're back. How's everybody out there doing? Anyhow, as we were talking about your music for mittens, How's the donation at the door? Is it?
I've never collected money at the door.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, we make the money from raffles, and we just want people to bring
Stuff.
warmth.
Yeah.
Socks, blankets, gloves, hats, mittens. There's a difference between gloves and mittens.
Do explain because
One has fingers and one doesn't.
yeah, but
Oh, well, you need special gloves. But yeah, so really the event is not about money. It's never been about money. It's been about collecting as much warmth and clothing and coats as possible. So the money is made in raffles. I mean, one year we made about $2,500, which was beautiful.
wow.
And we had one donor gave $1,000 check. So, yeah,
Gotta love when that happens.
yeah.
We did one years ago, and it was for a little girl. Liver problems, the whole 9 yards, and a biker group presented us a check for like 25 grand.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. I was shaking when I saw that. I was like,
A lot of money.
tell me about your specialty guitar strap over there. You got to see this. This is like the coolest. I'm telling you, that it's like sparkly. It's been catching my eye the whole night. Check that out. Feathers, sparkles. Are those Swarovski?
Swarovski.
Yeah, that
crystals.
one.
I made the guitar strap.
That is so cool.
Honestly, there's literally about $180 worth of crystals on here. Wow. And I just, guitar straps are kind of pedestrian, or for me, I said, it's an accessory in a sense,
Of course it
for a
is.
man or a woman. I mean, there's some great guitar straps, don't get me wrong, but I wanted something that was a little bit special. A little me.
For you,
A
yeah.
little me.
Yeah, that's like, I posted a picture one morning, and I had no face stuff on, but I didn't take my fake eyelashes off from the night before. And this guy turns around and he goes, you still have makeup on, you have fake eyelashes on. I go, listen, buddy, I go, let me tell you something. I go, these things are an accessory. I go, they are not makeup. How do you like that?
Yeah, so for me that was...
Yeah, but did it take a lot of work?
Yeah, you got to sit there and glue those little crystals and get them all lined up just right.
Oh.
But they've stayed on, and
wow.
I love it.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
Yeah, I love my guitar too. I wish that piano was my primary instrument.
Yeah.
I wish my parents had given me guitar lessons.
Instead of the piano?
Not instead of.
Oh,
but
to add
I was a first violin also. I mean, I tried clarinet, but I broke all the reeds, and the band teacher, Mr. Sugar, said, go back to orchestra.
Okay.
I always wanted to play the flute. I think that's a beautiful instrument as well. And I'm grateful that I had 10 years classical piano. I can sit down, I sight read, I can play classical music. Roast Beef Joe wants everyone to know how beautifully I play. He's always saying, you should get up at the jam and start off with the Moonlight Sonata and then start to rock the Moonlight Sonata. And
It's not you. You like your guitar better.
well, I love my piano. A sad story. We all have plenty of them. I had an 8-foot Steinway concert grand in 1964 that my dad paid $6,000 for. And when I was getting divorced, I moved into a 2-bedroom bungalow with my daughter. And there was no room for an 8-foot Steinway. And it was also a monetary decision. I did not get what that instrument was worth. That instrument was worth about $75,000 today.
Holy shnikes.
My dad paid $6,000 for it.
Wow.
So,
And it was.
but I miss it. I have a keyboard, but a keyboard's not the same
not the
thing.
same.
It doesn't have. It has a sustain pedal, but when you grow up playing on a Steinway concert grand piano, there is
big.
nothing that compares.
You could have taken
to
the
the
legs off
sound.
and stood up against the wall behind the
Yeah,
couch. No?
yeah.
I'm trying.
That piano went from Woodsburg to Zurich,
Ah!
from Zurich to Toronto, where my mom died. It was in her will, left to me. It was transported from Toronto to New York. It went to my apartment in Belmore, well, my apartment in Roslyn, my apartment in house in Belmore, my apartment in Belmore, my house in East Rockaway. It went to Boca. It came back to New York. It was the most well-traveled Steinway.
Wow.
And it was very dear to me. So selling that piano was a very, very hard day in my life.
Yeah, but I bet you those people that have it now are
I'm
making
sure.
some serious
I think the guy who
memories
bought
with
it to sell it. So he'll
Wow.
remain nameless, because when I sold it to him, I didn't know who he is. But over the years, I've seen him through Facebook.
Yeah. Wow.
So it was a very special. It was the year before Steinway merged, and I don't know if it was CBS or ABC.
Yeah, one of those.
One of them.
Yeah.
So it was like a very fine year for that particular instrument. So
Wow.
I'm spoiled
Well,
when it comes to piano.
You know what? It's good to be spoiled. It's good to be the queen.
Nah, yeah.
All right, we're just about out of time. And once again, remember, I work at It's About Time Cocktail Lounge. And also next week, I have Joe DiVincenzo, Dean James Silva, and hopefully Rick Fernandez. We'll be talking about the heroin epidemic here on Long Island. It's going to be a good and informative show, and I hope everybody tunes in next week. Thank you, and thank you. I love you.
I love you too.
And don't forget, tag me in everything when it comes to Music for Mittens, and I'll help you promote it.
You got it.
All right, guys, we're out of time, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you. Have a great night. I'm going to be upset I didn't play
Done.
piano.